Hey guys, this is Gabe, and I'm post-commentating this match because it's hard to commentate and play at the same time, but this is my match. Me versus Famkii. Famkii's roster rolling out with a Caracosta, Gliscor, Azelf, Moltres, Spiritomb, and Registeel. And of course I've got the Porygon 2, Pinsir, Goldark, Camerupt, Mega Camerupt, Durant, and Comfey. So, we're gonna get the match started here. It'll be a couple seconds till that gets going. So we'll wait for that. Alright. So Famkii ended up leading with the Azelf, which I just wanna say that Azelf was quite the wild ride. Um he ended up using Stealth Rocks, and I went for the Toxic because I didn't know what that Azelf was carrying. I didn't bother to look at the moves sheet because I don't know. I'm not that much of a tryhard when it comes to this tournament, so I was really doing it for fun. Excuse my wonderful mother in the background of the webcam. She's just doing some stuff. I know people got to do the do, you know, stuff's got to go down. Everyone's lives. But anyway, I went for the try attack on the Azelf to try to weaken it, and then it just explodes. I didn't know that Azelf could carry explosion. So I was a little shocked and also kind of sad because Todd Howard's a really important asset to the team. So losing him early was not the best. But that's okay. I believe I ended up switching into Rose here. Yeah. Because Rose is always a good mon to switch out into if I don't know what to do. So he was probably expecting me to like set up or like do some weird switching stuff, but I believe I ended up just going for it after I taunted because I figured out it was a Shell Smash build. I took advantage of that to defog, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And I can't really do anything to the Registeel, so then I end up switching. Yeah, I go for the attacks later in the battle. My bad. I believe I send out Absolute Unit against Registeel. Yes. So Absolute Unit comes out. The Toxic also comes out, which I don't worry about too much with Absolute Unit because he ended up dying really fast anyway. He's not a Pokemon that could really hold on for that long, but the Registeel goes for Protect, which kind of confused me a little. I assume he was just stalling out the Toxic. But, I forget what the Registeel went for. But I know I'm locked into Dynamic Punch at this point, so I believe I just use it and get the confusion on the Gliscor. I figured it was a Toxic Heal, but the Toxic's starting to settle in for Absolute Unit, and I know this thing's gonna carry something that'll hit me hard, so I believe I decided to switch into Neck Breaker at this point because I didn't really know what to do. Because I wasn't carrying any rock or anything that just hit it for neutral. I believe it resisted everything I had. Or wait, no. It didn't resist Flamethrower. So I think actually I went into. Oh no, Kevin Durant. Okay, it's been a couple days since this match happened, so I apologize for not really being too sure on what went down. But Gliscor goes for Swords Dance. I don't know what to do here because this thing could have definitely swept my whole team. So I believe I just went for the ballsy move and went for a crunch. Because the hustle, yeah. And I somehow managed to land. And then it hits itself in confusion. So that's definitely good. After that, yeah, I try to go for the ballsy play again, but then I miss. He goes for a roost, and at this point I'm expecting him to attack, but then I just decide to set up, and for some reason he goes for a roost. He could have just let the Toxic heal him up, but he didn't, so that gave me free setup. Now I can't miss. I was 100% sure I could tank a hit before. I'm pretty sure I could take a hit and end up killing this thing. I'm pretty sure he ends up getting confused again. So either way, no, he gets flinched because I started going for Iron Head. But yeah, that worked a lot in my favor. So I ended up getting the Gliscor out, no, never mind. His Gliscor's basically like dead at this point. I feel kind of stupid because I definitely should have stayed in with Kevin Durant and just iron-headed this thing and played for luck, because I didn't realize at this point I have absolutely nothing for this Moltres. It walls my team out. I didn't realize this yet though, so I'll definitely figure it out later in the video or later in the match, but at this current point I don't realize it. Yeah, he goes for the air slash. I wish I would have went for Iron Head and had that chance to flinch, but that's fine. I think this is the point where I think Iowa comes out, because it can't really touch Iowa, but then I realize I can't really touch it. So I go with my nice little cheeky roar that I'm carrying. I know it's gonna roost up, but there's no point in me attacking. It would out heal me. So the Caracosta comes out. I believe I send Rose back out to taunt. At least I'm pretty sure. No, Absolute Unit comes back out. At this point I know I'm dead. So I don't know what to use here. Also, I know now that I knew this when I submitted my team. I shouldn't have put Magic Coat on Absolute Unit because he's banded, but yeah, I should have just given him another random attack. My bad. I'm not the greatest. So now I get the switch in on Rose after sacking off Absolute Unit. And I'm 100% going for the taunt. I have no reason not to. But I went for Draining Kiss, which is surprising. Oh yeah, because priority. Yeah, I remember that's why I did that. And I was just hoping that Rose could take a hit. So I go for another Draining Kiss, just to get it low. The Aqua Jet doesn't kill, which was perfect. I figured it wouldn't, because it's not super high power. But with the Shell Smash, it was a bit scary. So I think it's definitely good that I decided to just go for the Draining Kisses instead of like taunting. But anyway, I believe the nope, Moltres comes back out, because I can't do anything to this Moltres. I just end up taunting it in case of an air slash, or in case of a roost, but it's, I believe, at this point where I realize I have absolutely nothing for this thing, and it's too late because I don't have Porygon 2, who is really the only Pokemon that could take this thing out, do sufficient enough damage. So I end up just switching out into Camerups and roaring it, because again, I need to stall this thing out. I need to keep it until like the end, deal with it at the end. But he ends up chipping me off, so he switches, he predicts the roar, so he just gets roared into Registeel, which works for me, because it's a Registeel. I ended up just going for the Flamethrower. I figured it would protect, didn't really matter. I believe I stick with Flamethrower, because there is the potential burn I could be getting, which I would definitely want in this situation, but he goes for the Seismic Toss, and then I just burn him up. Seismic Toss won't kill, I know it won't. I believe he protects again for some reason. It doesn't really do anything for him, because he's not going to be able to live another hit from a Flamethrower or Earth Power, because they're the same base power due to sheer force and all that. So his Registeel's basically gone. I don't think he switches it again, because I'm pretty sure he's aware I'm carrying Earth Power, and I could definitely take out. Oh wait, yeah, he switches in his Spiritomb. I forgot about this. The Spiritomb did not last long. It gets healed. I'm pretty sure I just burn it up again. Yeah, Sucker Punch, and then it's dead. Yeah, the Spiritomb was not very long lived. But yeah. So I think the Gliscor comes back out at this point. Yeah. So the Gliscor's out. It's basically gonna kill Iowa. There's no reason to save Iowa because his speed is so low. So I end up just sacking him off. Because why not? It's easier. But for some reason, he roosts. And this was the point where I thought there was a chance for me to do this. And then the real realization hit me. I have absolutely nothing to hit this thing. It resists everything I have right now. The only bet was Pinsir's knockoff. But as you'll see later, that doesn't do enough damage. It does absolutely nothing. So I send him out, and I go for the knockoff because knockoff's going to do more than my other moves. It has a held item, yada yada yada. I definitely should have put like Rock Slide on him or something, but unfortunately, I wasn't the brightest when building this team, so he doesn't have any Rock type moves. If he would, I definitely feel like I would have taken this, but he doesn't. So yeah, the knockoff just basically nothing. Flamethrower Okos. There's nothing I can really do at this point because Draining Kiss does like absolutely nothing. It doesn't even heal me that much, so that's the end of the game. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that match. I'll catch you all in the round 2 matchups. So